Christmas was wonderful. I'm still recovering. Man, Christmas just wipes you out, especially if you're cooking for multiple days in a row, cleaning everything up afterwards, presents, little toy bits, you know what I mean? I got this cute little loungewear that's super soft. It's from Express. I love this. But I wanted to show you guys the newest addition to our family, these axolotls that we got. So they're in this beautiful tank right here. Brandon painted it to match Iris's room. So it was like an ugly old like brown color that, you know, it just looked like it had been through a lot, you know, fading. And he put a fresh coat of paint on it, so now it matches in here. There you can see a little head peeking out. That's Gala, the Lucy axolotl. So they are tiny. Iris is gonna give the name run through because they've changed a couple times.
So over here, our natural axolotl is Hunter.
Hunter.
And our Lucy right here is Gala.
And what's the
last
copper?
but not least, our copper one is Finn.
Finn, yay! There's Hunter, the natural axolotl. I'm having a hard time getting the camera to focus on them, but I'm sure you'll be seeing them a lot in vlogs now. So they can't have sand at the bottom of their tank until they're 5 inches long, but I think once the sand's in there, it's gonna be really, really pretty. But not having the, what are you doing? A little deer head from Littlest Pet Shop. But when you have just the glass, it makes it so hard to sunk all of the gunk out of the bottom of the tank. So I take the siphon to it, but then when you put the siphon in, it just starts floating around. So the bottom doesn't look the cleanest, but I've been cleaning it. And I've heard axolotls are little waste machines. But I'm doing the best I can, taking care of it, using the siphon at the bottom of the tank. So these axolotls, they're too young to sex right now, so we don't know if they're a girl or a boy, so it's kind of a gamble. The people I got them from said that it'll be about 1.5 years before you can tell, so we might have to trade some out so we don't have tons of axolotl babies. But who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll all be the same. And this is the ordeal that I was referring to. That's what happened to the first tank that I bought them. They weren't in there yet, but I think it's because the tank is like that and not totally flat. It just could not hold the weight of the water. Nikki Baker's gonna make chili. I've never made chili before. Nikki Baker's gonna look up a recipe on her phone. Isn't that weird? I've never made chili before. My house is a mess. I'm gonna try to hide it, although I'm not so sure I can hide it all. Yep, it's in the background. Okay, so what do we wanna do? Best ever chili recipe. The best classic chili recipe. They all say that they're the best. It's like Elf, congratulations, you did it. You did it, world's best chili. Chili con carne, they're all chili con carne, classic chili con carne. So, I have a bunch of cans that I got out of my pantry. Chili beans, crushed tomatoes with basil, and I thought, that sounds like I have everything I need to make chili. I also have ground beef that I thawed out. So let's give this the old college try. I have an extra pep in my step today, in case you can't tell by my extra weirdness, although I'm always a little bit weird. But I got Brandon like a massage thing that you like drape over yourself for Christmas, and I used it on my legs yesterday. Brandon was touching my leg the other night and I'm like, ow, ow. And he's like, that hurts? That shouldn't hurt you. He's like, you need to like get the toxins out of your legs. And I guess you never really like think about your legs, right? Like your shoulders get tight or whatever. So I rolled out my legs and it hurt so bad using the massager on my legs, but I didn't realize like just years, my calves and my quads were crazy tight, had like 1 billion knots in them. And then I woke up today, I'm like, oh my gosh, my feet feel like they're so flat on the ground. and I just have so much more energy. Like I got a workout in again today, and it felt so much easier, like having more fluidity with my movements. So check your legs, people.
If it isn't my favorite, oh, go ahead.
You're my favorite person too. Well, one of them. I like Iris too. All right, so first I gotta chop the onions. Ow. Okay, that didn't work because I'm not a black belt. I'm gonna do it with a knife and hopefully not.
Oh my god.
Today's just a chaos. What even, oh my gosh. I was just gonna say, hopefully I don't cut myself again as the knife almost falls on me. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Take two. Careful.
I'm gonna be careful. All right, onions are chopped and I didn't even cry much. So now I'm browning the beef in with the onions. How's it looking?
Looks good.
Had to make a couple substitutions. Well, I have to look up what you can substitute for cumin.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had most of the stuff.
Okay.
Yay.
Sounds good.
All right, now this has got to simmer for 25 minutes. The chili's simmering, so I just wiped down the kitchen. Yay! And I wanted to say that I hope you all are having a lovely New Year's. Our New Year's Eve was fun. I didn't bring my camera because I had a clutch, but it was a nice night. Brandon took me out to dinner at a restaurant in Wayzata called Boulevard. We had our phones, so I can insert like a little pieces that we took with our phones while we were there. And the food was so good. Oh my gosh, this was our first time going to that place. Brandon got a Royale and I got a crab cake BLT with truffle fries, and the sauces were so good. And then afterwards we met up with his brother for a bit and did the countdown.
What's up, baby? Come on, Tom, hit that bonus. Hit that bonus, Tom. Happy New Year. Yeah, buddy.
And then came home, watched a movie, and went to bed. Went to bed really late though, so we slept in a bit the next day. But it was a great New Year's, and it's gonna be an amazing year. Woo! Also, I don't think you guys know about this, but we acquired a goldfish, and of course that meant that we had to get the goldfish a friend so the goldfish isn't lonely. That is Magic Carp and Punk Boy with the mohawk. So I'll tell you the story. Iris and I were staying down at my mom's house, and my mom has that pond fountain in her yard, and Iris was exploring the yard and she goes, "Mom, I see a dead fish in the pond." So it's like frozen, right? It's winter here in Minnesota. And I go down there and I look at it and I see this goldfish floating in a little puddle. The rest of the pond was frozen except for a puddle like this deep. And it looked dead. And then for some reason the thought occurred to me, like, what if it's in suspended animation because it's so cold out? And then I grab the net and go to take it out, and the fish just like comes alive and flops around. We went, holy crap, it's still alive. And we got a mason jar and brought it home because otherwise it would, you know, die. We couldn't just let it die. So now we have a goldfish, and we have so many aquariums in this house. This is the aquarium house now, I guess. So we've had it for like a month. This fish is a fighter. It's a survivor. So like, you made it through that. We got to take you home and give you a nice life, Magic Carp. It's all done. So we are going to watch a movie and eat in bed. Ooh, naughty, naughty. And yeah, so it's good. We're tired, gonna retire for the night. The flavor of the chili is good. That's what I meant by it's good. Thank you guys so much for watching. You like it, Brandon?
Cheers.
Cheers. Always remember that I love you, and stay tuned for more vlogs. Mwah. And Happy New Year.